How much is it?
$145.
Oh my God.
Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I have a hot one for you. This is serious business. We are doing WTF. We have a $145 foundation from Hermes that I'm going to wear test with you guys. We also have a $110 primer. I know I may have said in the past that I'm not a fan of Hermes makeup and that I would not be buying any in the future. I'm breaking my own statement to do this video. I'm not exaggerating. The inside of the Hermes box is decorated. This is, I mean, a nice touch, I guess. This feels very serious. Did I get a card? What's this? Hermes. I don't own a Birkin. I don't own any Hermes. I'm just not really interested. I like the Birkin bag just fine. It's cute, it's nice. But when you see people going into the shops and being denied and being put on a wait list, and then I think you have to literally like just accept what is offered to you, like even if it's not necessarily like what you really, really want, it's like, well, this one you waited for 8 months and they decided that this orange bag is for you. Do you want it? I don't know that I would ever want to play that game. Like honestly, and if someone likes me more because I'm carrying an Hermes bag, like I don't know that I like you all that much. I said what I said. Sometimes though, with luxury products, it does pull you in. I just want to see if there's anything super spectacular, cute little orange Hermes box, that makes me go, wow, you know, they really did that. Oh my gosh, this is like an ice cube right now, you guys. Okay, side note, I thought that this got thrown away and I was kind of losing my mind. Literally like 5 minutes ago, I was going through my house and I was checking everywhere. I was like, oh my God, James, where did the Hermes box go? Oh my God, oh my God. Literally, I'd been opening PR and I had opened, like I'd sliced open this box, but I set it with other PR. You guys, I literally threw this away. I had it in my trash area in the garage for boxes to be further broken down because yes, I am that queen that just takes boxes and kind of like throws them in the garage and I'm like, oh, James will deal with it later, husband duties. And I'm so grateful that this did not get tossed in the bin. So this has been out in the cold. It is snowing here and freezing and my foundation is gonna give me like a cryotherapy treatment on top of being luxurious. Hermes Plein Air Perfecting Primer. Now this is said to hydrate and blur. That is a common claim with most primers. Nice luxurious glass bottle in a pump, $110. But why are you special? Please wow me. Now, normally I'll be like, oh, the fragrance is at the bottom, thank God. This is right up in the upper middle, which means this is gonna have a kick. Immediate ick. The first ingredient is water. Then we have silica to blur, which is common in a lot of primers, dimethicone, another silicone, niacinamide, everybody's favorite ingredient, glycerin, you have jojoba esters, some seed wax, more dimethicone. Hyaluronic acid is kind of a little bit weighed down. I'm not seeing anything that is making me super excited. It says it will melt into the skin and give a radiant, even complexion for up to 12 hours. Now they do have tests, you know, like this percentage of women said that their skin felt so amazing, la la la. If you scroll down, it is a group of 32 people. So keep that in mind whenever you're shopping online and it's like 100% of people said that they love this. And it's usually like no shade, it's usually a small test group. I am so perplexed why this smells so bad. It smells like baby wipe diaper. Are you kidding me? Someone else tell me? Gross. Points deducted. Ugh. I'm gonna have a headache from this. We're already knee deep in this. We're gonna continue the journey and I'm gonna test out this $145 foundation. Now the claims on here are pretty similar to the primer. This says it's going to be a hydrating, long-wearing, smoothing, medium coverage formula. The shade range is decent, but it all looked very warm in my opinion. I did get a neutral tone. This is 27N. Not terrible. I mean, this is very yellow. Like, what is the deal with so many companies? Like, they call this neutral, right? This happened to me with the NYX foundation as well. So this is not just an Hermes problem. This is actually majority of companies out there. When they create shades, I find that neutral is typically so yellow. And I'm just like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Like, that is not neutral. The fragrance doesn't seem to be as heavy in the foundation, surprisingly. It's nice. It's not knocking my socks off. Medium buildable. I would say this is like light to medium. We're seeing a lot of my pigmentation through even a very kind of saturated, even amount applied. Okay, this is what I'm wearing today. Like, this is happening. This is it. But let me share with you. Save yourself a whole $35 and get Victoria Beckham the foundation drops. Oh my gosh. Those are amazing. I keep wearing them and every time I put them on my skin, I'm like, yo, this is not covering everything. But for some wild reason, I feel good in it and my skin looks so hydrated and perfect, like balanced. This is not really doing it. It's not blending. If you can see around here, it's like having a hard time blending. And I used their primer with it. Taking an SP1, I am gonna take the excess off of my palette and just go down the neck a little bit. Let's try and layer it up over my pigmentation. I'm just taking one extra pump and I'm gonna go right here. It almost has a gel type formula that kind of wants to move around. It's having a hard time staying in one location of the face, even as I'm just pressing and stippling. I literally just wasted so much money. I do this for you guys. This is out of my own pocket. I buy these high ticket items so that we can all figure out, is anything really outperforming Sephora or the drugstore at these high end prices? I'm just gonna pop on a little concealer. We're gonna keep the face pretty light today. I will have the makeup worn listed in the description box below. So random, but this liner from Serena Williams' line, Win Beauty, is spectacular. I bought this and hadn't really played around with it, and I've been wearing it recently. It does not move. I'm able to get such a nice wing. I'm pretty much wearing nothing on my eyes but a dramatic wing and my 421s, and I thought I would share that with you guys because it is a killer black liner, like so potent. And update, I am super loving the Dior bronzer. I tried this on recently and I'm just absolutely in freaking love with it. Pro tip, put it on your hand, grab your brush. Of course, we're going in with an SP2 and I'm gonna evenly coat my brush. This way I'm not just stamping and getting like the wrong kind of concentration, a little here, a little there. I'm doing that extra step to really load in the brush. And then when you go and lightly tap on the skin, you're gonna get the most diffused, natural looking bronze of your life. I just got these from Bobble Bar. How cute. Pop in some earrings. I think I want to get a double piercing on my ears just because I really like the look of all of these daintier little earrings. Cute. Now that I have the rest of my makeup on, I do not hate this foundation. The headache is gone. The scent did dissipate. Immediate thoughts, you guys know I don't think this is worth $145. We have way better options out there, but it does look nice on the skin. It was a little bit tricky to blend, so any of my complaints I'm really going to go in hard with, just because I think when you're spending this much money, you shouldn't have those complaints. It should go on smooth, easy, effortless. It should build. It should do everything and then some. There should not be a challenge with it. But if I'm looking in the mirror right now, my makeup is on, my skin feels very fresh, held together, everything did layer on top of it quite nicely, so all we have left to do is see how this wears throughout the rest of the day. You want to rethink it?
Well, I can see your olive tones really well in your skin.
Okay.
It's okay. It's not fantastic. It's okay, but I can see your real skin underneath it.
But what can I just ask, as a man's opinion, when you look at makeup, what makes good makeup? Like, what makes you go, ooh, wow, that looks so nice?
When you don't see the makeup.
When you don't see the makeup. So you feel like you can see the makeup?
I feel like I can see the makeup.
That sucks. Like, here's the problem. You can see the makeup. It does have a little bit of texture, a little bit of dryness in some areas, but it's not like you can see the makeup and it's covering everything. So it's like you can see the makeup. You can still see a lot of the hyperpigmentation, some of my, my spot right there. So it's not even like canceling that out and looks like makeup. It's like not canceling it out, but you still look like you're wearing makeup. That is terrible.
I liked what you wore better the other day. What was that other thing that you tested?
Victoria Beckham.
I like that better.
That's been the winner. That's been the home run that I've been wearing every single day since I tried it. So that's where we're at. Not terrible, but not great.
No. How much is it?
$145.
Oh my God.
So this is how my day is going. Foundation check-in. We are halfway through the day. I decided I wanted to be a fashion icon and try on clothing in my closet. And I somehow put on high heels and wobbled the wrong way. So now I'm sat in a chair waiting for James to get a roller chair for me to go park it on the couch for a minute. I have a torn meniscus in my knee, so it's kind of a thing that if I like walk on it funny, it just like freaks out. And right now I cannot put any weight on my left knee, so I'm gonna be hopping around. I mean, I'm not going anywhere, but like still, oh my God. This is so stupid.
Let's get you somewhere.
Hobble on. Off we go. So here we are.
Do you want to see the snow?
Sure. There's the Arctic snow, the big storm of Texas. You're a great husband. You know this?
You're a great wife.
How's my foundation? All right, so I'm gonna try and like tuck and roll over onto the couch.
Did you tear your ACL?
I hope it, no, there's gotta be like, you can't do that from just wobbling. Can you? Yeah. Can you? I did something. I can't stand on my leg.
A few moments later.
What are you doing right now?
I had plans to watch The French Beauty and the Beast, but I want to watch it upstairs.
Why are you crawling?
You know what?
Give me your hand.
James thinks I'm being ridiculous. It's fine. I can make it up the stairs. Check it out. See? This works. I'm not putting any pressure on my leg at all. It's totally fine. This is a genius move. I don't need your help. I'm making it happen. I can make miracles happen. God, I feel like I'm in a horror movie and I'm like, run away.
Oh my.
I don't really show this to you guys, but I have a theater and I want to watch The French Beauty and the Beast in here alone. Okay?
Oh dear Lord, Tati.
Look, I made it. Are you impressed? You're still telling me. How's my expensive foundation? What an epic day. Okay, plan is all coming together and I made it. Ice pack, great. So I managed to hobble downstairs. My knee's a little bit better. It's just being weird. Like I can't fully stand on my left knee. I don't know. I'm kind of freaked out by it, but whatever. It is what it is. I enjoyed my movie, Beauty and the Beast, the French version. It is on Amazon. I love Beauty and the Beast, so I wanted to check it out. A lot of people were like, ugh, it's so stupid. I don't like it. But I think cinematically it was really pretty. So that's how I spent my snow day. I haven't done much. So I don't expect that the foundation would be falling apart, but when we're speaking about like a check-in with this foundation, it's doing a decent job. I don't think it's worth the money still, but I am gonna go ahead and say it's not greasy, blotchy, falling apart, nothing like that. It's pretty good. I still have a few more hours to go as far as wearing this fully all day long, but this is where we're at. And here's like a really unflattering, like, let's see, there's no separation around the nose, little bit of texture. You can see my pigment settling in the lines, but not too bad. Ooh, I need to dye my roots. Again, it is not super coveragey, but like, it's not bad.
You said it's not bad?
It's not bad.
Well, is it not bad for $145 or?
I'm not paying $145. Well, shoot, I already did. My future self, if I watched this review, would not pay $145 for the foundation and would absolutely 1,000% not pay any money at all for the primer that literally did nothing. Get yourself some CeraVe, get yourself some Isamaya, skip this one entirely. So bad. You have been permanently deleted, eliminated. I don't know you. Goodbye. Canceled. I can't do this with you in here. I literally can glance you like I thought I could do it and then I'm like, nope, I can't.
You were amazing.
The foundation, although not terrible, I can think of literally 10 foundations that are way less expensive that perform so much better than this one. So I'm not super excited about it. I'm not like, wow, it did wear all day long. So like, yeah, actually I changed my mind, sign me up. That's not what I'm saying at all. But to be fair, I do have to say it is long wearing. It did its job. Not a bad makeup day at all. Quite good. Will you out there be purchasing this? Does this interest you at all? Let me know in the comments. I'm always curious to hear your feedback. And if there are other WTF products that you want me to wear test, put to the test, go out and purchase, I'm happy to do it. Leave me your requests in the comment section. And other than that, you guys go and have a great day, whatever you are doing. I love you and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.